Mike here with MGK Pools, and we are building an above ground pool today. Behind me you can see right there the old pool. The customer took that one down. This is like the fourth pool on this property. We're in Peabody, Mass. Undisclosed location on Surrey Lane. So here we go. The boys are just excavating a little bit around the old pool. We're gonna bond this pool for the customer, and we're gonna bring in some pretty rock. Keep any critters from crawling under the pool and undermining it. So I'll be updating you on this pool. I'm really excited. This is a Buster Crabbe pool. The combination is gonna be a charcoal frame with this green kind of teal wall behind us. It's a teal mosaic. Really attractive wall. I think it's gonna pop with the dark charcoal. Here we got our track laid out. Right from the center right there, we measured 12 feet for our 24. So that's the radius. These blocks are laid out, tracks in place. Now what we're gonna do is remove this track, and we're gonna flip our block and put them to the level they need to be. We have all our patio block now set and level, so they're all where they need to be for all these buttresses we got laid out here. We already got the bottom caps on. We have the top caps half on. You'll see why later. But now we're leveling between the blocks, so when we lay out our track don't sink. And we're bringing in the sand before we roll out the wall so that we don't have to throw the sand up over the wall. Doing some raking, cleaning. Here we are now. We have our track laid out. We have our uprights ready. We're getting ready to roll out the wall. We got all our sand in here. Got our wall right here. We got that upright not installed because we're going to start the wall there so we can hide all our hardware right behind that post. Then we're coming out here. Luckily it's a windy day, so luckily the homeowner had a bunch of chairs around here they let us use. And we got a little bit of duct tape, just a little bit, just to hold them there from blowing over on us. But yeah, we're gonna roll this wall out, spread the sand, tamp it out. Water will be coming soon. The wall is up. It was a tough one because it's windy as heck, man. You don't ever want to build one of these when it's windy. But once your top track's on, we use this aluminum bead receiver. When we build them, very robust. Putting in the foam cove now. Love this foam cove. I used to be a snob, turn my nose up at anybody who didn't use sand. But the truth was we were scratching the inside of the wall with our shovel as we formed the cove, taking the coating off the pool. So yeah, the foam cove's good. Pool's pretty level. We got a broom finish it. We got water coming very soon. Be posting that video soon. Then we'll get our top rails on. See this trench here? We're gonna bond this pool for them while we're here. Already have the bonding plate and the skimmer. We sell these bonding kits nationwide. We're the only people who make them for each pool size. But yeah, coming along. This is why we're probably building an above ground pool, and they've always had an above ground pool. I was just walking in the yard looking for a safe place to put the liner out. Came across this piece of ledge here. Peabody's loaded. Peabody, Massachusetts is loaded with ledge. That's a good looking pool. Kind of matches the house. Once those top rails on, it'll really bring it together. But yeah, this ledge, Peabody's known for it. I've done some in-ground pools where we had to break it up. I'm one of the few companies that do it reasonably priced. The last one I did in Peabody was only 11 grand. I've heard of people paying 60 grand to break up the ledge. But if you're loaded with ledge, you might want to go above ground or semi-in-ground. All right, we got our liner back on. That's the sound in the background. We're just taking all the extra material, sucking the air out. Everything coming out nice. We put a bunch of barrels. We always bring like 6 to 10 barrels with us. While we're building the pool, we fill them with water so that we have something to set the liner fast. We're just gravity feeding out of those barrels into the pool. So we have a little base here when our water delivery gets here. Mike here with MGK Pools. I wanted to show you something really important. So here we are at the skimmer and the return hole. And here's the thing. Our walls have the best, they're G90 dip, that's the best dip you can do. And then they're painted, they're treated, they're coated, all that stuff, right? And then they cut holes in the wall that exposes raw steel. And that's why most people's pools rot out. My manufacturer provides these. This is a butterfly gasket. So it sits in here and never lets the water, it sits right in here. It's on this side and it's on the other side. So the water never gets to touch this raw steel here and make it rust. And we have the Hayward skimmer that comes with the Hayward skimmer kit is a really robust butterfly gasket. So that's just one more thing that sets us aside from all the other above ground pools. One of my favorite times. Here we go. Time to fill this pool up. All right, end of the day. We got the bonding done. We got some 1.5 inch pea stone around the outside. That's as much water as we got from that truck. They're gonna fill it the rest of the way with their garden hose. But this green mosaic's a nice sharp color. It actually matches the house really well. And we got the filter system all hooked up, skimmers on. Hooked him up with an aqua door. I put a little algicide in. He'll never know, but a little something extra. Just help people not deal with a green pool. Love the EC50 Hayward pump. Bonding plate in the skimmer. She's a beauty. On to the next one.